Good morning, pandas. Welcome to the stream. I'm hoping you're having an amazing day today. Hey guys, do appreciate you guys joining. Pandas, you ready for today? You ready to find some two-legged pullbacks? You ready to get some bamboo? Pandas, hey, make sure you guys fill out that poll as you guys are rolling in. Thanks for joining in at 9 a.m. on Eastern Time, 30 minutes before market open, so we can do some pre-market analysis, answer some questions, give some good mornings to my chat here, to the Panda Army. Bill Jesso, good morning. Speedy Boy, good morning from London. Pandas, 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 pandas. Power Trader, good morning from LA. Brandon Jones, good morning from Florida. Sumant from Singapore, good evening. Kellyanne says, happy Friday, y'all. I caught that swing down this morning. Let's go, baby. Hey, that means you're still in this trade. Unless you already met your target. Congrats, Kellyanne. John Wilson, good morning from Michigan. Jerry's awake, good morning. Welcome back, pandas. Aaron Korn, good morning from Los Angeles. Roberto F, good morning. Hassam Arabi, good morning from Knoxville. SLB Blaze, good morning from Chicago. Phil W, good morning, pandas from Toronto. Good trading, cool here today. Down to 3 Celsius. Hey, it's basically winter there. Did it skip fall? Scott Hubbard from Ohio, good morning. Richard Belmont from Colombia, good morning to you guys. Welcome to the stream. Hey, yesterday, amazing. This line right here represents the all-time high, and it poked above it about 3 points and then crashed down, and now it poked above it again, another couple points here. Making new all-time highs. Today is new all-time highs. It happened in the overnight session, in the Globex session, and it popped new all-time highs for about 4 points here, 5 points. Yeah, about 4 3/4 points. Oh man, the pandas, you know the rule. If it's all-time highs, it's hard to go short. It's really hard to go short. You know, when there's new all-time highs, it's like no resistance. But the big question in everyone's mind right now is this: is this a double top? Is this a double top with a minor reversal, right? First break of trend. Essentially, you have this trend, and first break of this trend, making new high, and you're thinking potentially a reversal pattern here. But we gotta let the price action tell us on the daily. I'm not gonna really allow that to affect me today. I'm just gonna trade the price action what we have on the charts. I mean, that's not what we always do anyways, but we're gonna allow the price action bar by bar tell us what we should be trading. I'm not gonna lie, pandas. I'm not gonna lie right now. My computer is running a little hot, and I do not know why. It's running hot again. It was running just perfectly fine a couple days ago after I cleaned it out, and I thought that was the issue, and it's running hot again, and I'm pretty sure it's not. I don't think it needs to be cleaned out again, so I do not know what it is. It's like every time I fix the issue, there's like a new reason why. The computer's just running super hot right now, and it shouldn't be running at this intensity with what I'm running right now. Yeah, it just really shouldn't be running at this kind of intensity. It's unsure why it's so like being overloaded right now. It's running fine like yesterday. The charts are moving okay for now, but I do sense a little lag. It's all good, pandas. Good morning to a couple more pandas here. Astrid Jahiri, Eric Druin, good morning from Canada. My Canadians, So many Canadians, I love it. Honestly, I love Canada, and I wanted to visit, but during pandemic, they actually made a travel restriction for the U.S., so couldn't go. Richard Harris, good morning. Mike Carroll, good morning. Falcon One says, put a fan on it. I have this channel here going to the top of the channel. Ooh, yeah, this is definitely getting laggy now. That's not normal. It's pushing to maximum here. Oh, it's unfortunate. I really thought we were getting some. Every time this happens, every time we get a little steam, and we start to chug along, getting some momentum. If something happens, I just have to. There are days where I stop streaming because of weird things. Let me reset my historical here, just in case. Well, we're gonna stream as much as we can today. Before my computer explodes. And after the stream, I have to figure out what's going on here. Yeah, a lot of you guys are suggesting like point a fan at it. I guess I could, but maybe for this stream. The main issue is this was working perfectly fine, and it just slowly starts to get worse and worse. It's just weird. One second. Alright, pandas. I got a box fan. Opened up the case. Basically, the side of my case now is a box fan. Let's see if that just cools it down just for this stream, and I'm gonna have to figure out exactly what's going on here. Let's just survive this stream, pandas. Let's do it, and then over the weekend I can figure out what's going on. Pandas, welcome to the stream. Hey, right now we had this channel here working. This channel working up here, and hit the top of the channel, right, with this pivot down here, this pivot, hit the top of the channel, try to come back down to the bottom channel, but missed it, comes right back up to the top of the channel, hits it again and reverses off of it. So within this channel, we have this channel, and we broke this channel now. I'm thinking maybe come back to the bottom channel here, but unsure exactly. Looking at the temperatures, it's running pretty much at max capacity here. Did not like that, but it's all good, pandas. The music's a little loud this morning. Pandas, let me know if the music's too loud, if it's too soft. Give me any feedback. Let me know if the music's better. I can lower it even more. Let me know if that's too loud. I mean, currently we're in a downtrend, but overall uptrend here. But it's hard to go against this, right? When you see something like this, you're thinking downtrend, perhaps to like a pullback. Back to the 20 MA. Market's about to open in 15 minutes. I was like really eyeballing this setup here. I really wanted to get in. I wanted one more push down to give us the second entry long here, but never happened. The second entry long didn't trigger. Yeah, something is making my computer just like go crazy overload. It's definitely the, you know, the streaming software. Something's going on. It's all good, pandas. Let's just focus on the charts right now until something gets a little wonky. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the feedback. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Feedback is always appreciated on the stream quality. Oh, pandas, we got no setups right now, just watching. Hopefully I can end green today, pandas. Ah, man, it's been having, I just been getting chopped up these last couple days. Not good, not good, not good. And the volume's so slow. I mean, this happened last time. When the volume like gets really slow, yeah, I find it to be very difficult. Like it takes like 5 minutes. The 2000 tick chart looks like a 5-minute chart, which shouldn't happen. But that's what I'm feeling right now. It's just a super low volatility, just going back and forth, back and forth. Add H2358 as what's your task manager say? CPU use. That's kind of hard to say. CPU use. It says the streaming is making this computer explode. The streaming is like hogging all the resources right now. The issues only really happen when I start to stream. It's weird. What I think it is that I may have to just uninstall, reinstall the streaming software. Voice volume a little low. Alright, let's fix that. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. How's that? Is that good? I didn't want my voice to be so loud. I didn't want my voice to clip. Check, check. Check, check. Alright, let me know if the voice volume's good now. I mean, we are just in this downtrend right now. Going back to yesterday's low here, or yesterday's close. I am keeping an eye out on this red line here, though. Definitely keeping an eye out on that, just because that's when the second entry will trigger. Right, this has been one leg, pandas. One single leg, no pullbacks. Absolutely incredible. We need a pullback soon. A, B, C. Second entry. Daily. The moment that it, basically disrespected this trend line, I knew it was going to just keep going up. Or this measure move. Second entry here to go long. On a bear breakout, typically you don't want to go into second entry here. Yeah. Aaron Corn says, thanks, Panda, for saying CPU use. Tenzin as, hi, Panda, what do you think of Top Step's challenge? Top Step is not viable for scalping, I believe. Because scalping, I believe you have to be in the trades longer than a certain amount of time. And so they want you to swing trade. So Top Step is not viable for scalping, in my opinion. But if you want to do one of those, funded accounts, the prop firms. Oh, Brandon Justice, they dropped the 20-second roll. Then maybe it's viable now. Unsure. I'm just not sure. I've never done it before, so I think my next thing I'm gonna do on this stream is to do one of these gauntlets with you guys. And free paper cuts as Whiskey Friday, Panda. I wish. I said that if I was green every single day this week, I would drink whiskey today, but we gotta start again next week. I need to be green every single day on the stream, and I'll drink some whiskey. Okay, they changed the note. They changed the 20-second rule. Cool. So, I guess Top Step it could be viable. I just don't know how it connects with Ninja Trader. I'm just unsure. So, I'm probably going to look into it a little bit. Kellyanne says Top Step is trash. Too many rules and steps. So probably my next series on the stream will be doing one of these prop trading firms, so I can get one of these big accounts, a 150K account, trade like 20 contracts. That'll be pretty nice. Kellyanne said, "Let's do Apex. I will join in on that." I probably, my plan is, Pandas. I'm actually probably gonna wait. I'm probably gonna do this type of stream for a little bit until Black Friday. I think Black Friday they're gonna drop some good discounts. I'm just gonna wait till Black Friday. I'm gonna go and maybe begin one of those gauntlets. J Trey says the rules and steps keep me in check. I can't be trusted. Oh, let's go, baby. It's true for everybody, actually. Brandon Jones says Apex has 50% off until November 15th. 50% off seems pretty steep. Huh. That makes me... They must be new or something. They must be pushing pretty hard because... That's pretty... That's a pretty deep discount. I don't know, maybe I'll look into Apex. Not sure. Free Paper Cut says, have your own gauntlet. Their rules, your stream, no need to sign up. Well, the nice thing about doing one of their gauntlets is that you get a nice reward. You get a huge account, so. Free paper cuts, the Panda Challenge. As you can see, the Nightbot does not block free paper cuts with his all caps because if you're a member, you can type whatever you want. Start my own prop firm? Yeah, right. I did not have the capital for that. Alright, market's about to open in 5 minutes here, pandas. Mac Meg says, all these programs to take newbies' money and you'll find out after you pass. Too many caveats, unlimited. I agree. I think these prop firms make most of their money off of newbies trying to pass these gauntlets and trading sim and getting basically paying to trade sim, and you know, that's in a sense is the problem is that this. Yeah, like the least risk for them is the eval portion because they get basically you have to trade on a sim account and prove to them and pay, you know, like $500, whatever, $300 a month to do it, and that's to them so the least risk. I mean, they get huge risk once you actually pass, and then they have to actually take your losses. Hasim Arabi asks, would I take this trap? Nah, I'll skip it. Skipping this trap. No, it's not near a key area. Right, it's not really near a key area here. So if it was like closer maybe to the 20 MA, but I'm skipping this, right? Already strong push down. So this could actually, reverse, come to 20 MA. So I'm not gonna take this trap here. Sam Martyr asks, what streaming software you use? The Panda Sim is clean. I mean, for the streaming, I just use like OBS, Streamlabs. For the Panda Face, it's actually my real face, so that's why it looks real clean. Shoot. The panda face comes with animes, so. This trap may trigger. We got a market open in about 47 seconds. This trap may trigger here. I'm skipping it though. Thoughts and prayers to those who are entering this trap. Market's about to open in 26 seconds. The question is, do you want to take this two-legged pullback if it happens? That to me is a bigger question. Market's just opened. Trap successfully scalps. Right at market open. That's pretty scary trade. Because when you're at market open, that could swing either way, in my opinion. We're making a new low, losing our second entry here. Not yet. We see the 2 here. That means we haven't lost our second pullback, sorry. Second pullback lost. Made a new low here. So congrats for those who went into that trap, but scary, scary, scary trade. Especially right next to market open. Could work for you this time, but it's hard to draw this channel here. I don't know what's happening. It's very steep. Like if I'm gonna use any pivots, I'll have to use this pivot here. It's really low. We got a H4 setup on the 5-minute chart. Off of the 240 SMA, H4 setup. 4 pushes down with the H4 long signal bar. Right, got 5 more minutes about this candle. This is about to pop open here. Pop up, I mean. Just watching though. That 5-minute on that L4 reversal bar. Coming back to the 20 MA. That's what I kind of wanted on a trade. But now that we have this setup where this trap fails to really reverse, like continue the market, and it kind of comes back and recovers this trap. A little tricky, right? That's basically we want the trend to continue on this trap, but it's not doing so. So we gotta be a little hesitant here. Trading range, indicator marking trading range as you guys can see here. Element Assad, still wondering when Big Panda gonna give me some love? What's that mean? Have I just been completely ignoring you? I'm sorry. It's not on purpose, trust me. If you had a green name, I definitely would respond to your questions and comments though. If you have a gray name, you know, I get to you if I can, but for my members, they get priority. Getting our first pullback, right? Breaking now. So are you gonna say we're in an uptrend now? Or are we in a downtrend? Or are we in an uptrend? You know, you gotta consider, are we in an uptrend here? Are we in a downtrend here? Is this an uptrend now? Right now, I would say this downtrend is broken. You know, it would have to be this, and it broke. But with the first breaker trend, typically look for a new low, so it's kind of hard to say. But with this many, you know, bull bars in a row, you don't know. Maybe it's just going to be an uptrend all day today. Typically, you wait for a new new low here, break a trend, new extreme. But this is the previous all-time high, this line. I'm going to keep it here, thinking it might act as some support resistance. We might, you know, oscillate between this for a little bit here. Strong push up, and you're thinking for a minor reversal, this is very strong for a minor reversal. We have the moving average gap here, and so you're thinking, is this minor reversal just going to be the major reversal, and was this the double bottom? Right, was just the double bottom like this? Triple hits, 3 hits down. Something to take note of, pandas, we're back in this pattern here. We're on the 10K chart. The 10K chart, the 20 EMA is acting as a strong support. Like, we're having a hard time closing beneath it. We had gaps here and then another push down, but this gap, right, this failed to actually reverse the market, and then ever since here, really, we've been above the 20 EMA. Ever since this failure to reverse, we've been above the 20 EMA. We've had a gap here, but pretty much the 20 EMA has been acting as our main support here on the 10K chart. Woo-wee! That 5-minute ELF H4 outside bar reversal, very strong. Very strong. Off the 240 SMA. Yeah, the 5-minute wanted to hit the 240 SMA with that H4. So for swing trading, that's worth the trade here for swing trading. Put enter here, come here. You have a 2-to-1 stop loss coming up here. 2-to-1 risk reward. That's what the swing traders are doing. But I'm gonna play that 20 EMA on the 10K chart today. Hopefully, it can give us some good trades here. I mean, right now, no entries. This is just absolutely just reversing this downtrend. Pandas, make sure you scalp that like button. In my opinion, like I probably just would not go short at all today. I mean, looking at this, man, oh man, we could just keep going up, up and away. It's hard to fade the all-time highs. The only time I would really consider it, maybe if we broke yesterday's low, then we could say maybe downtrend, but right now uptrend until otherwise. Let me finish that poll. Absolutely incredible. No entry here, right? Really hard to get an entry here. If you were just going to take that long, very risky. On the other time frames, this would have made more sense, right? For instance, as the 5-minute, the 5-minute had an H4 setup as an outside bar reversal. So the H4 triggers here, pops up after the outside bar reversal. I'm curious where the spike goes to because, yeah, it makes it 2-to-1 risk reward right there. Not only does it make it, it blows past it, making me think, you know, we have more room to go up. Right? The bulls are in control right now, in my opinion. The bulls are definitely in control. Looking for some long entries if we can find it. Reverse all the way back up, but fails to come to the previous pivot high, which is a new all-time high. Alright, and then the premise of right? Break a trend new low. No longer applies here, right? You just throw that out the window because of the price action. This price action is telling us otherwise. Second leg up here. When the 5 minute looks like this, you're not really thinking to go short. You're thinking maybe bull trend day today. When the 5 minute looks like this, very strong beginning, very strong open. I don't know if we're gonna get a setup here though. Let's see if we can get to like a pullback here. It might give it to us though. It's gonna be far away from the key entry, but with a strong bull push like that, I may be interested in going long here. I would not be surprised if this was a low of day. Oh, pandas. So it breaks our second pullback, right? So we don't get a pullback. We do get a trap trade here, though. Maybe worth scalping this trap here. But I would say that's similar to this trap here. Not really close to any key entry. It's a tight bull channel right now. Very tight. The pullbacks are less than a point. Right, this is just a point. I have an entry here, right? It's not even a two-legged pullback now because the market broke above it by one tick. So count resets once it goes up. Unfortunately, we don't have our setup, but we do have a trap. If you're aggressive, you may want to take this trap, trying to get part of this swing high or this this uptrend. Right, when we close beneath it like that, though, you're not really thinking anymore. Thinking maybe come back to the 20 EMA. It is a perfect scalp trap. Perfect scalp here, another perfect scalp. 3 perfect scalps, potentially in a row. Just watching, just watching. Third push up was the first entry now. First entry because the count reset right here. No setups right now. Some aggressive traders may take this trap here. Perfect scalp trap. This is a trap, right? Acts the same way as a magenta box at this point. Main reason being is because they're most likely trap traders here. Goes exactly 5 ticks, right? Those who are trying to scalp need most likely 6 ticks to make an absolute scalp, but at 5 ticks you could be filled or you could not be filled, and most likely there are still trap traders here. So if this triggers, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a nice little push up here. This acting as a trap right now. Trap triggers. Just watching, waiting for our setup. Trap failing, very interesting. Very disappointing right now for those who enter that trap. Not really near a key area, which is why I didn't enter it. It's very, very choppy right now. So many overlapping bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overlapping bars. It's not fully overlapping actually, because the trading range indicator would start to mark this as a trading range if they were actually overlapping, but there's enough space between these that the trading range indicator is not recognizing this as a trading range. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to trust the trading range indicator saying that we're not in a trading range right now. I would like our second pullback to trigger here. A, B, C. Push up with a second entry long. I wouldn't mind that. I'll think about going in a second entry long here if we can. It'll be a Pikachu setup. Most likely. We shall see. Really need this to push below the previous candle's low. Trigger that second pullback. Here we go. We'll take this outside bar reversal. We get it. It's a two-legged pullback. It's a small two-legged pullback, but it's a two-legged pullback. A, B, C. Two pushes down. Actually, trading range indicator just comes in now after that candle finishes. Trading range indicator recognizing now this is a trading range, getting choppy. I'm going to take this trap if it does trigger. Outside bar reversal right now currently. There it is. I'm in this trade. Outside bar reversal. I'll take this as my my stop loss here. Looking for a point here. I entered an outside bar reversal because I was eager to enter this uptrend. So if it bites me, it's okay, but I like the momentum here going up like this. It was getting choppy and the trading range indicator started to give us a trading range here. And that might have been a reason why not to enter this trade. And it could bite me in the butt, and it's okay. But I like the momentum here with that Pikachu trade, but the outside bar reversal. Bit me! Already got me. And us. Outside bar reversals. See, this is why I grew to hate them. Pandas. Already bit me in the butt. Comes back real quick. I like that momentum though, huh? Unfortunate. It's all good though. I thought it was worth it. I really liked the strength of that, and I thought we were just gonna keep going up. And I saw a potential for another push up, but it's all good. I mean, that chop, the moment the trading range indicator popped out, that should have been my cue to cancel that trade, but I was like already set in my mind to take it, and the trading range indicator marks the trading range, so. Ah, pandas, pandas, pandas. It's all good, pandas. We'll take the hit. Break a trend now. Not below the 20 EMA. It's a little confusing. Failed to reach the previous high, and we're reversing pretty strongly off of it. Right, the 5-minute looked very strong, and now it has this big reversal. I'm keeping an eye on the 10K chart here. You know, if we get to like a pullback off of the 20 EMA on the 10K, I'll be taking that for certain. But trading range indicator on the 10K chart also marking the top of the trading range here. I mean, I almost like every single to like a pullback to go long right now. It's unfortunate that that one failed, huh? Really unfortunate. Also, outside bar reversal too. Outside bar reversals, and it was like just that last tick creating an outside bar reversal. We're under the 20 EMA. It's a little sketchy to go long here. Boom, coming back down. Very strong push down. That's why I didn't enter long there. Outside bar reversal. Strong push down, but Panda has a 10K chart. We're on the 20 EMA, and I'm pretty certain this 20 EMA is going to act as a type of support here. But in my mind, you have to trade the 10K chart according to 10K chart. Like, I'm not gonna go long here because we're on the 20 EMA on the 10K chart. I'm gonna trade the 10K chart exclusively to the 10K. So this could do whatever it wants here. I don't know what's gonna happen here, but the 10K chart, I needed to give me a two-legged pullback on 10K. The 5 minutes, a strong push up, strong push down. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, the market either was going to pop up or pop down, and it just broke down here. Trap right outside bar reversal, trap. The trap after the outside bar reversal makes a point as well. Pretty strong bearish behavior right now, in my opinion. Maybe trading range day today instead of a strong uptrend. People may be tempted to go long here. The good signal bar especially. People may be really tempted to go long here. Again, the 10K chart, 20 EMA, creating a big wick underneath it. Sorry, a long tail. It's uncertain though. I like the two-legged pullback on the 10K chart standalone. Like, I want the 10K chart itself to give me a two-legged pullback off the 20 EMA. Tricky though. Man, this would happen though. We do have a trading range. 10K does give us a nice tail underneath it. The 20 EMA. Well, if we're going to go long here and go right into that. And pretty much be going right into the 20 EMA on the 2K chart. It's hard to go long on the 10K chart when the 20 EMA is blocking it on the 2K chart. Higher low setup, right? It's the second entry higher low setup on the 2K chart. Oh, I have to go long here, pandas. I have to go long on this 2K. On the 10K chart. Don't like where it's at, though. Could be big pain here. I might have to do one contract. The signal bar range is pretty large. Unless we create an inside bar here, I'd be actually more interesting going long then. But this range is about, what, 6 points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, about 6 point risk. Could go for 2 points to make it worth it. Keeping an eye on the 10K chart just because I think the 20 EMA on the 10K chart is just acting as a very strong support right now. But the price action is also telling us trading range indicator. We're at the top of the trading range here. That looks strong to go long though on the 2K chart. Right, second entry long, big bull bar ending near its high. This reversal though, huh? Very interesting. Big push up, big push down with a reversal immediately. Man, already bit me in the open. Man, oh man, oh man. Opening reversal currently. Oh, this second entry long. I have to skip it. I have to skip that. Going right into the 20 MA. Super strong bull bar though. Right, the signal bar is amazing. The 10K chart. Really thinking going long here, pandas. Ooh, ooh. Already broke through it. That was really quick. Might get a retracement here. I want this retracement. I feel like I gotta try. Perfect scalp made already. This trade's done. Already made a scalp on the 10K chart. That popped up so fast. I was thinking about it, but it's popped up so fast. $10K chart, the 20 EMA just acting as incredible support right now. No question about it. Tricky market. Yeah, I wanted that push up here, but it wanted one more push down before pushing up here. Whew. Alright. Okay. I see. Man, that two-legged pullback off the 20 MA on the 10K chart. Man, that risk was really large. That's why I was really hesitant. It's looking decent though. Right, two-legged pullback, just simple two-legged pullback off the 20 MA. Made 2 points, 3 points so far. 1, 2, 3 points. Could create a triangle here. Really big triangle. Could be trading range day today. I'm just unsure actually. Currently marking this triangle. Got a trap here now. This trap. I got burned on that other trap. This triangle, I had to respect this triangle. I'm not gonna go long here into the triangle. If it does, you know, pop up here, then it is what it is, but I can't go long right into the, I see a triangle here and I just cannot go long right into it. Maybe if it was like over here, like around the 80% mark of the triangle, but right now it's too early into the triangle in my opinion. See that outside bar reversal? That actually triggers the outside bar reversal again here. Same thing that happened here, happened here. Outside bar reversal. That's why I don't like those outside bar reversals on those traps. Yeah, the fan. I know, the fan must be loud. That's why I didn't want to put a fan here. Because I know it's going to be loud. Sorry, pandas. The quality of the stream drops because of little things like this, but I guess I need to do it for today. It's just my computer is running so hot right now. I gotta figure out what's going on. Yeah, see, this is why I can't go long right into that triangle. Pandas, just watching here. That's why you don't take those outside bar reversals into the top of triangles like that. That is scary. It's actually still a trap. This trap could give us a point here. Now that's lower. Now there's room to the top here. But this is actually a trap here. It's kind of funny. Lower high setup here. Maybe right into the 20 EMA. Kind of want to go short here to the bottom of the triangle. I may attempt this to go short here. It will be a two-legged pullback though, Pandas, right into 20 EMA. That's why it's a little scary to go short here. Interesting. Okay, not going short now. Terrible signal bar. So we wouldn't be surprised if we come back to the bottom of this triangle. Man, that triggers so fast. Is it because my computer's slow? Like, it's just happening so fast. Two-legged pullback, potentially here. A, B, C. Two-legged pullback right now, potentially. It's also a lower high second entry as well. So, could come back to the bottom of the triangle. Makes a perfect scalp, makes an absolute scalp. Coming back to the bottom of the triangle looks like. A little hard for me to enter there right at the 20 EMA like that. I mean, in my opinion, this triangle's going to break to the upside. Like, you have the 20 EMA on the 10K chart. You know, you have new all-time highs. Like, if this triangle's going to break out, you're thinking it's going to break out to the long side. I don't know when it's going to happen, but, you know, that's what you're thinking. This is going to just keep going up. Now, if we broke below the 20 EMA a couple times on the 10K chart, then maybe I would reconsider that. But, like, the 10K chart, the 20 EMA is clearly a support. And so for me to think this triangle will break down, it's less likely, in my opinion. Triangle also being created on the 5-minute chart. Let's draw like this. You can use this. Second entry triggers here on the 2K chart. A, B, C. I just don't like it because we can still come back to the bottom of the triangle here, which is what I'm looking for. Like, we're like right in the middle of the triangle. Just unsure what's going to happen. This is neither an uptrend or downtrend to me right now. Right, it's just in a triangle, and so I cannot go long here right in the middle of it. Thinking we still have room to get down to the bottom of it here. So I'm just thinking, you know, not to go long really here. We bounce at the top of the triangle, then we come back to the bottom of the triangle. Look at that range on that one bar. Okay, there we go. Pushing down a little bit. I kind of like this trap actually to come back to the bottom here. Man, am I gonna get burned here? I'm gonna take this trap. It's already disappointing. Already disappointing to take that trap. But you're still thinking you're gonna come back to the bottom of the triangle here. When you have a trap triggering towards your target, it's like very tempting to go into, right? You have a trap going to your target. I was thinking about it, but it's very disappointing right now. I do not want to enter now. That's for certain. Like, you're thankful you're not in this trade. Higher low setup off the 20 EMA here. I would have liked that for a strong uptrend, but this triangle is it's a little too perfect right now. Coming back down. Oh, I may enter if it goes below again. I kind of like this. Kind of like this trap. Sitting on my pause though. Ooh, I kind of like the way that ended. I'm gonna enter this, pandas. I'm gonna enter this. I kind of like it coming back down here. Give me a point. It's actually really tight though. You know, I like how that ended to go lower. Just sitting on my pause. I might wait for this triangle to resolve before entering a trade. Still hasn't made a point on that trap. It's concerning for those who are in it. Can't really go long here either, in my opinion. Sitting on my pause. Got no trades right now. But absolutely incredible. If you actually long here, you're still safe because you didn't break your signal bar low. So you're actually pretty safe right now. That makes a perfect scalp. Perfect scalp and reverses. It's just very hard to trade this, right? All of these things would have got you. That would have got you here. That would have got you here. You are still in this trade if you went long here. Still haven't made a point. Potentially going to reverse again here. I'm gonna go over a couple of my chats here. Finally makes a point here, going long. Man, that trap, tricky. That trap fails. Still in this triangle, so it's very hard to go long there, in my opinion. Aaron Core says Pikachu long. I mean, that is a Pikachu long here. Yeah, Nasir Rahimi says he can hear my computer. I have a box fan blowing into my computer now because my computer is running at 96 degrees Celsius right now. And I just do not know what's happening, but it's keeping my computer afloat. I'm going to have to spend some time over the weekend to figure out why my computer is doing this so you don't hear the fan like that. Observer says, high impact news, 1 hour, Fed Chair Powell speaks. Thanks for the info. This might be why we're having our triangle here. Creating the second entry short here. This trap, it's absolutely incredible though. This is very hard to trade. I mean, no setups for me yet here in all of this mess. Brandon Jones says there's high impact news in about an hour. Fed Chair Powell speaking, so we might see nothing but a tight TR for a bit. Volume is non-existent right now. Man, the stream is just, volume's all over the place, huh? Another trap trade here to the long side. This is too choppy. Not interested in any of these trades. That one trade got me here, but we are certainly in a type of triangle right now. Pushing down. Very interesting. We do have potential trap on a 10K chart. I'm not going to take it though. Oh, Brandon Jones says, sorry, I meant volume as in trade volume. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, there's a trap on the 10K chart, but notice, pandas, that it's going right into the 20 EMA. So I'm not actually interested in taking this trap. You're going right into the support like that. It could make a point, but not interested. I'll take the fail trap. That's what I would take. But the trap itself, right into the 20 EMA like that. Like, this is so coil, right? If you got points here, I mean, in my opinion, these were all bad trades to enter in just because you just don't know. You just do not know right now. Too hard to trade this, in my opinion. Yeah, make sure you guys scalp that like button. The trap does trigger on the outside bar reversal on the 10K chart, but I am not going to go short right into the 20 MA like that. You see how it bounces right off the 20 MA on the 10K? Right, just in this triangle right now, going back and forth. So the two-legged pullback currently is not actually what you want to trade at the moment in this chop. I already got burned here, and I'm okay with that. But I'm gonna, now since I got burned, I'm waiting for this to resolve, right? Knowing that that should have actually gone up, but since it went down, there's some coiling going on here. But that outside bar reversal on the 10K chart, that's why you don't go short. Right, that's an outside bar trap right there. Skipped it for a reason. Let's look at the 5-minute. 5-minute giving us a trap to break to the long side of this triangle. That's actually so tempting to go long here. It's a Pikachu trade on the 5-minute. Pikachu trade on the 5-minute. I'm gonna go long here, pandas. But man, that's tricky. Right, the triangle on the 5-minute, staying above the 20 MA. Right, Pikachu trade to the long side, two-legged pullback. A, B, C. Looking to break to the upside of this triangle. Got 23 more seconds on this candle here. I may look to go long here. I'm gonna have a long order here for a couple points. See if we can get it here. On the 5-minute chart. Looking at the 5-minute now. How's it look on our 10K chart? It's gonna be like right there. This triangle is really tight, but I like the setup right now on the 5-minute. Coiling up, make a trap to break this triangle. In this trade, I'm gonna see if we can get a couple points here. Let's get 3 points here. Trap triggers to the long side. Again, I'm completely okay losing this. You have to be okay with your risk. That's why on stream I'm only trading 2 contracts, because I mean, I might lose like $1,000 on stream, but it's all good. This is the 5-minute chart, two-legged pullback. Right, the Pikachu trade here. Makes a point. See if we can get my target here. Trying to get 3 points out of this. May skunk it if it comes back down. I'll let it marinate a little bit here. I want this bar to finish actually, that'd be nice. Looking for at least 2 points here. I don't like the look of this. May just take my 1 point. I would like 2 points because the risk was 6, more than 4 points. I would like 2 points here. Not sure if we can get the 2 points though. You know what? I should have done my scalp runner and let that see if the scalp, if the runner could make more than a point. That's how I should have said this. I don't know why I'm just swinging my 2 contracts here. I feel a good swing here. Coming back down. I'm gonna let this candle marinate a little bit here. I would like those 2 points. That's what I would like, 2 points at least. And it hit the 2-point mark and reversed immediately right after the 2-point mark, as you can see. So let this candle finish. It's got about 1 more minute on this candle. Let this candle finish up here. I can take my 1-point scalp, call it a day. I'd like a little bit more because the risk was a little bit larger. Let this candle finish. I want to see if the finish is strong. Ten more seconds. Okay, and it's pretty green here. See if we get one more push up here on the 5-minute. I'd like my 2 points if I can get it, but I'm not sure if we're gonna get it here. May have to skunk this. Might be too late to skunk. Probably have to skunk this one. If we can get out. I'd like to skunk it now. Don't like the shape of it now. Don't like what it's doing. Definitely don't like what it's doing now. See if I can skunk this. I'll take the 0 skunk. I'll take the commission skunk. Let's get out of this trade. I really thought we can push higher, like the 2-point mark, but just gonna skunk it. I didn't like how it reacted coming back down, but it could make it. It could still make the point still. So I ended up skunking that, hoping that we can get some follow through after this bar, but I didn't like how it reacted. It just comes right back down, comes back up. Top of the triangle on the 2K chart actually. Might have skunked it too early, right? We could still get our 2 points. 2 points is right here, which would be nice. The moment I started feeling some disappointment, I just wanted to skunk it. I just don't want to hold this trade, and it's fine if it like bursts up now, but it was disappointing, and in my opinion, I'm just gonna get out, move on to the next trade. But if you're in it still, I see some people are still in it, and thoughts and prayers to you. When you get that sense of disappointment, I'm just okay, I'm out. You have to be willing to hold the trade for a while. Go look at the 2K chart. Really wanted my 2 points, but it just took a little too long for me, so it is what it is. It does give you a nice scalp, like immediately, and I could have just scalped out, but it's all good. Looking real good now, pandas. Let's see if we can get that 2 points. All right, that's a nice price action. Coming back down, test it, failing to break below it, and actually coming up now. Let's see if we can break above this high, and then we can get a nice push up. I think if we break this high here, we shall see. Still waiting. I mean, I'm fine being out of that trade. I don't care. I'd rather skunk the disappointing trade than staying in one that I don't like. Right now, we have this triangle here still forming, and we're getting close to the place of the triangle where we feel like we might have to break out soon. And it might be on a trap here. I'm still thinking we're going to break to the upside of the triangle just because. Kellyanne looks like she made some money. Let's go, baby. I mean, I could have scalped that easily, right? I could have scalped just the 1 point pretty easily, which maybe I should have done, but I was looking for a bigger swing, right? Because of the trap trade, Pikachu trade off the 20 EMA, right? On the rising 20 EMA like that. Looks like it's gonna pop up now, but you know, if I skunked it just because it started to come back down. I just like didn't like that price action. I would like it if it stayed above here and kept popping up. It finally does make the 2 points, which is what I was looking for, right? Bull bar ending near its high, right? We still have bull bar, bullish behavior, right? It's still gonna go up most likely. Points already been made. Just took a little too long for me. I didn't like it. Didn't like it. A little too long. Didn't want to hold it for another like 5 to 10 minutes. We're breaking above the triangle now on the 2K chart. In my opinion, in a very bullish way. Like this looks like it's about to go parabolic. That's what it looks like. Ugh. It's hard to explain, but you know, making these higher lows, right? Every time the higher this higher low doesn't actually come back down here, right? Doesn't even test it, showing me their strength from the bulls. It just looks about to go parabolic with the rising 20 EMA like this. 5 minute, it makes my 3 point, my original 3 point, actually makes 4 points right there on the 5 minute. So congrats to anyone who stuck out with that trade. I skunked it a little too early. I just did not like how this bar just started to reverse immediately. I wish it just stayed above here and it started popping up, but it didn't. I didn't like that price action, so. It's not only a current day high, it's a new all-time high right there with that pop-up. So that triangle breaks out with a Pikachu trade, and it could be going up for a long time now, who knows. But yeah, that was a 4 point trade. 1, 2, 3, 4 point trade. It's all good, pandas. I'm okay with that. I'm okay skunking that. I just did not like that. Did not like how it came back down like that. Maybe I should have considered just being above the 20 EMA was bullish on the 5 minute. But yeah, like I said, like I didn't think this triangle was going to break to the downside. Most likely to the upside, which is what it's doing. Just wasn't sure when it was going to happen. Didn't want to hold that trade too long. But that 5 minute, man. Two-legged pullback Pikachu trade. Right off the 20 EMA. Failed breakdowns on the 20 EMA. Triangle breakout. That's a trade, man. That's a nice trade. Right, we got 5 points now already, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 point trade. Absolutely incredible. 5 point trade and no reason to go short, right? That's what you want. Skunked the trade a little too early. It would have been a nice trade right there. Very nice trade. It's all good, pandas. I mean, it's all hindsight bias. You know, I had my reasons why I wanted to get out and skunk it, but now looking back, man, it is what it is. It is what it is, pandas. Pandas, make sure you scalp that like button. Red day again today, but it's all good. I could have made it up for that with that trade, but I didn't like this chop. When it started to chop like this, tricked me. Just was unsure if we're gonna come back down. Strong bull bars. Mike Carroll hits your target at 4551. Congrats. Two-legged pullback. Man. What a trade if I could have stayed in it, but hey man, bamboo pause. The fact that it made the scalp and reversed, man, it's just a shame. It is what it is though. I really, yeah, that one more push back down, just did not like that. When you're in the moment, it looks terrible, right? When you're in the moment and that big red bar is starting to form after you could have gotten out multiple times, going below your entry, right? It went below my entry about 50 cents. I was like, no, 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 no. Why would you go below my entry? Why are you going below my entry now? And it finally makes the move afterwards. After it basically stops me out. Right? It stops out the runners and then finally pushes up. Yep. Needed those diamond paws today. Got those bamboo paws. Two-legged pullback. Big push down, pandas. Big push down. The 5-minute, big push down. Absolutely incredible. Looks terrible. Like, that's not what you want to see as a bull. If you saw that as a bull, I mean, you know, how are you feeling right now? That's not what you want to see. Comes right back down to 20 May. Bounces on top of the channel we've had for a long time now. Long-lasting channel ever since back here. This channel has been, I think, has resistance for many times now. Comes back into this chop here. Very interesting. No setups though. I mean, this is like not something you want to go long in either, right? Strong strong bear bars in a row like that. That's something you want to go short into, according to the price action. But failed breakout, coming back into the triangle. No setups here for us, in my opinion. Could just be a trading range. It's difficult at this point. Big push down, right? This big spike was countered by this push down. Makes me think some sort of trading range. Pandas, make sure you scalp that like button. I gotta make up that money on the AdSense with the money I lose on the stream every single day. It helps out a lot if you scalp that like button. Whew! Not gonna lie, the AdSense money's helping out a lot right now on these red streams. It really does help a lot though if you do scalp that like button. It's just, you guys don't know how much it helps in terms of the algorithm. Right? The algorithm really doesn't know to push out the streams unless you guys engage with it. You know, you guys have to be liking it. You guys have to be chatting. All of these things help a lot when it comes to the algorithm. So do appreciate if you guys do that, especially on all these red days I get. Richard Harris, let's go, baby. Seems like he's scalping pretty well today. Come on. Yeah, I think more than ever, like if Richard Harris says, you know, long money, just a little bit about like, yeah, like I just traded that off the, you know, 8 EMA, right? saying that, I would rather have you say that one time than you saying long money 100 times. I mean, in terms of it being, uh, you know, beneficial for us. It's just on stream, and the market is so slow. I actually do so bad on these slow days, and this is kind of like what it felt like in that long lull when I was trying to double my account from 10K to 20K. It was just so slow in the summer, and I just could not make money. It was just, you know, I was like flat for like for like months, for like a month, and this is how it feels like right now. It's just so slow. I mean, there's nothing going on here, right? It's just not much to do here. Just watching this. I'll just say right now, no matter what, I am not messing with the 20 EMA on the 10K chart. I will not mess with it. I will not go short right into it. I will only go long off of it. The 20 EMA on the 10K chart, you do not mess with it if it's proven to be support for this long and this reliable. Yeah, Richard. I'm really not trying to bring you down. Like I said, I love it when any panda makes money. But I'm talking about in terms of benefit for the community. You saying a little bit about I took this trade because of this. You know, that speaks that's way more benefit than saying 100 times, right? That if you go long, you make money. I'm glad that's nice in its own way. But in terms of benefiting the community, you know, just saying that little tidbit is way better than just going and saying, you know, long money, you know, short money. It's just, in my opinion, that's what it is. But you know, Richard, there's no malice towards you. You know, I'm if there was, I would have just blocked you. But you're here. I'm happy. Kellyanne getting her bamboo today. Let's go, baby. I guess she thrives on these hard days. On these really confusing hard days, she's thriving. So, congrats. Right, look at all this chop here. Right, there's just not much going on here. The only setup I saw so far was our 5-minute trade here. That actually gives us about 5 to 6 points. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7 points. You could have gotten out with 7 points maybe. Blood Tiger asks, will this be considered a second entry long? It's a hidden second entry. It's an optical second entry long. A, B, C. But it's not a technical because one of these bars had to break a previous candle's high. It never does. It gets really close right here. It makes a micro double top. But so some people can consider this a second entry long. If you're in a smaller time frame, maybe the 400 time frame, this is probably multiple legs down. Technically, this is one leg down on the 2K chart. Technically, optically, it's a two-legged pullback, right? Hidden second entry. I'm not going to fade the long. I'm not going to go short. Mainly because the 20 EMA on the 10K chart. When you see it bouncing off like this, just never being able to break below it. I'm just going to continue to trade it. Pandas. That silly two-legged pullback here. Ah, man, that got me. Outside bar reversal. That's why I do not like outside bar reversals. Outside bar reversal here bit me. Outside bar reversal here as well could have bit some people. It does, it finally reverses. That 5-minute two-legged pullback, that was a beautiful trade. Right, off the 20 EMA and a rising 20 EMA like that. The 10K, right, just coming close to the 20 EMA, doesn't even touch it. Usia owner asks, any new updates on the two-legged pullback? Nothing on the indicator. I mean, the indicator is working as it should. Unknown man says, can I see your indicator, please? I mean, I don't know what else you want to... I don't know how much more of the indicator you want to see, but here it is. Unknown man, boom. Just for you. Just for you. Indicator. There it is. Right, failed breakout of the triangle, coming back to the bottom of the triangle. It might look like this is gonna crash and burn, but I'm just saying the 20 EMA on the 10K chart, do not mess with it. You do not mess with that. I'll say you can trade against the 20 EMA on the 10K chart once we start breaking way below it. If we start breaking below it, then yeah, sure, but Blood Tiger asked, did I reload? Yes, I reloaded my historical chart. This is a two-legged pullback off the bottom of the triangle here. Failed breakout here, most likely failed breakout here. This might turn into a trading range. We do have, right, the channel, the broad channel moving up here like this. Watching, no setups here. You could take this second entry, but 2 pushes down. Failed breakout. I'm gonna sit on my pause here. To me, it's not very clear the trend right now on the 2K chart. And this is a pretty strong push down, so the trend is not too clear for me. Alaman Asid says, one of the OG videos, I learned counting legs here. Let's go, baby. So those who went long here got a perfect scalp. May not have been scalped out yet. May be trapped. Most likely we'll get a scalp. Most likely we'll get your scalp, in my opinion. There's a scalp on the two-legged pullback. Again, the 10K chart, super strong bear bar, ending near its low, just reverses. 20 EMA. I would like a long trade here if we could get it. Get one more push down and a push up. I would like a long trade here. If we could get it, that would be nice. Unsure if it's going to happen though. I'll like a nice higher low setup here if we can get it. Looking to go long. I'm going to try to enter one trade here. If we can get a long trade here, I'll enter long. But I need this to trigger this pullback here for me to get in the higher low setup. I'd really like that if we can get it. But market looks like it's being stingy. It's not giving us our pullback here to go into higher low. But we shall wait here. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. It might give us our second entry long here. One tick below, give us our pullback, higher low, second entry long here. I'm interested in this trade. Actually attach it to the indicator for now. Right now this order is attached to the indicator, so it will follow it if it starts to go down. I like the higher low setup here. The market might be looking for some sort of symmetry, right? Breaking up like this, it might break down the same way, come back up. It might do that. That's a real nasty signal bar. So that's something you want to go long into. It might be looking for the symmetry. Right? Failed breakout here, might be failed breakdown here. No longer interested in this trade. when you see this, you're thinking probably another push down, right? I'm thinking symmetry here. That's what I'm thinking. One more push down to create something similar to this side. Failed breakout, failed breakdown. Right, the failed breakout here, failed breakdown here. That's what it looks like. The symmetry here, just symmetry here. Come back up. Did my head like contour or something? Sorry, I was looking at another computer. Funny thing about this is that it actually tracks your tongue. I think it's like kind of funny. Like if I stick my tongue out, it actually will like track it. It's kind of cool. Right, coming down now. Symmetry here to here. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back up though. Main reason being, again, the 10K chart, 20 EMA. Unless we start to find a couple legs below it, I mean, I'm just thinking the 20 EMA is going to fight on the 10K chart. It's going to fight for it. The market's going to fight for it every single time. You guys are loving the tongue, huh? You guys are little kids at heart, actually. Every grown up, I know the demographic who watches the stream. You guys are like mid-30s, 20s to 40s. Everyone's a kid at heart, I know. Okay, pandas. I don't know if I'm going to trade the actual announcement, but we're going to have to end the stream here. Pandas, I'll see you bright and early on Monday. I'm going to get this computer fixed. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I'm gonna figure it out. Pandas, trade safe, everybody. Happy trading. God bless. We ended another red day today, but it's all good, pandas. It's on a trade that I thought was worth. And I skunked another trade that should have been good. It's all good, pandas. You know, we stick to the plan, and we should be green. So I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow on Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Have a banger weekend, everybody. Banger weekend. I'll see you guys all very, very soon.